Hi sneaker fam, Merry Christmas. Welcome to day number 25, Christmas Day. And what better video to put out on Christmas Day than my top 10 sneakers of the year. So, two things. This is my list. You may agree or disagree with me. Make sure you leave a comment down below if you either or agree or disagree with me. And two, this is not the top 10 of the sneakers that were released. This was my top 10 of sneakers that I was able to cop this year that did come out this year. I did grab some stuff that came out a year or two ago, and that's going to be a whole nother video. But so this is the top 10 sneakers that I've copped that released in 2023. And we have 4 honorable mentions, and this is probably where the controversy is going to start, is within these 4 and then number 10. So just keep in mind, any one of these can be moved into the top 10 and move something out, but this is just kind of how I felt like this was the best way to go. So I have 4 honorable mentions. So honorable mention number 1 are these bad boys right here, the Jordan 1 Low Bread Toes or Black Toes. So yeah, not going to talk a whole lot about the shoe, but this is just the first honorable mention, and glad to have these in the collection. I can't remember where I actually got these, but regardless, honorable mention number 1, the Jordan 1 Low Black Toe. Alright, honorable mention number 2, and it was a shoe you just saw that I just got yesterday for Christmas Day, and that's the Jordan 4 Craft Olives. So you had an opportunity, like I said in the last video, to grab these for under retail from Finish Line. If you get a chance, that's a great way to grab shoes. Use some of your points. Get those points back when you purchase shoes. You can get the $20 off coupons, which is, I do that quite frequently. So that's what I did with these, and I can't wait to throw these on feet soon. Very, very soon. So honorable mention number 2, Jordan 4 Craft Olive. Alright, sneaker fam, honorable mention number 3. What we have here is a super great addition to the collection, and this is the Nike Dunk Low Red Panda, is what some people call them. This shoe is amazing. This is a sneakers app W. The materials, the color, this shoe is just straight fire, and I'm glad to have this in my collection. And again, these easily could be number 10. These could be easily number 9 or 8. But I just felt like they needed to be an honorable mention. There was a couple that I grabbed this year that I felt like are a little bit better than these, but these are amazing. So the Dunk Low Red Panda, honorable mention number 3. Alright, and the last and final honorable mention, I know that this is going to be my son Weldon's favorite honorable mention, and it is the CDG Chuck Taylors. These are amazing. You guys saw that I picked these up from an outlet mall here in Northwest, or not Northwest, just outside of Detroit, up in Auburn Hills. And these are awesome. Super excited, and I could have grabbed them a little bit cheaper when we were on vacation, but still happy to have them in the collection, and could have probably grabbed all 4 versions of this shoe. That's probably what I should have done. Oh well, it happens. So last and final honorable mention number 4, the CDG Chuck Taylors. Alright, we've officially cracked the top 10, and again, this is probably where some of the controversy is going to start, because I know a lot of people did not like this shoe, but I knew what I was getting when I grabbed the shoe, and me and Weldon were talking about it the other day. Well, let's break them out. The Travis Scott Utopia Air Force 1. Now, me and Weldon both agreed probably the one thing that Nike probably should have done, because I could easily do this. My wife has, and matter of fact, she's over there working on it now. She has a sublimation machine. My wife could easily just put this on this shoe. This should have been embroidered. Embroider this. That's it. But like I said, I knew what I was getting into when I bought the shoe. I needed an all-white Air Force One. And what better all-white Air Force One to have than a Travis Scott? So that's why I grabbed these from his website. So that being said, number 10 in the top 10 sneaker pickups of 2023, the Travis Scott Air Force One Low. All right, number 9 in the top 10 sneaker pickups is another one that's really super underrated. I know that you can already get these on sale. I want to say somebody says like DTLR or Hibbett's, one of those two stores already has them on sale. But it is these bad boys right here. The Jordan 3 Fear Pack. I think that this is a super underrated shoe. The materials on this shoe are really, really nice. The color, to me, is really, really nice. The color combinations are really nice. And super excited to have these in the collection. Can't wait to bust these out. Like I said, really soon. Like I said, these colors really just flow with my personal style and my favorite colors. So couldn't pass these up. Number 9 in the 2023 sneaker countdown is the Jordan 3 Fear. All right, guys. Number 8 in the top 10 is another very colorful shoe. I guess this was kind of the year of colorful shoes for me. And that is the Nike Dunk Low Dusty Olive. When I saw these, this was a shoe that I knew I couldn't pass up. And I had to have it. Olive, the brown, the orange just is, man, just perfect. The yellowish orange, the yellow outsole. This shoe just hits so hard. And again, the materials, this is like SB quality materials right here, guys. So if you have an opportunity to grab these and you can grab them on the cheap, I would do so. I'm glad that I grabbed them for retail. I didn't have to pay resale for these. And you know, when you can get a Dunk Low for retail, that's a really good cop, because when you're looking at Jordans are $210 to $225, and you can grab a pair of SB, or you can grab even SBs. You can grab any Dunks, Jordan Lows. Jordan Lows are still a little high if you ask me, but you can get Dunk Lows for $110 to $120, bro. You really cannot pass that deal up. So number 8 on the countdown, the the Nike Dunk Low Dusty Olive. All right, guys, number 7 on the list. This is a classic. This is a shoe that has not released in a very, very, very long time. And when I knew it was coming out, I knew I just had to snatch it up. And what we have here are the Jordan 12 Cherries. Man, this is a very clean, classic colorway. This is definitely one that I knew I needed in the collection, just because of how long it's been since it's released and how long it'll be till it probably releases again. I might have to go back and grab a couple other classics that released this year, but as of right now, I'm glad that I have this one in the collection, and couldn't pass the opportunity up to snatch these up and add them to the collection. So number 7 on the countdown, the Jordan 12 Cherries. All right, number 6 in the countdown is another classic. So we went from the classic Cherry 12 to another classic, and that's these bad boys right here, the Playoff 13s. Again, when I had an opportunity to grab these and add these to the collection, I just couldn't pass it up. Not only did I not have 12s, I didn't have any 13s in the collection, so snatched these up, because unfortunately the 12 that I did have in the collection ended up going towards the Travis Scott 6s. So that's why the Cherries were added to the collection, and then this Playoff 13 was added. This is great, super simple colorway. I do hear 13s are super comfortable, so I can't wait to throw these bad boys on feet and see how comfortable they actually are. So number 6 on the list, the Playoff 13s. All right, sneaker fam, we are in the top 5 now. So these are some really, really great shoes. And again, you could probably move any one of these top 10, top 10 and the honorable mentions, and you can throw them in different orders and nobody would be mad. But for me, this is my top 5, and I grabbed this pair from eBay. I'm super glad that I did. I love this shoe, and it is the Air Max 1 Big Bubbles. This shoe is so comfortable, so amazing. That gigantic bubble on the side, guys, is just super killer. I can't wait to add more OG Air Max 1s to the collection. I know that there is a Royal pair, I believe, that are like an 86, 85 cut, whatever. Air Max 1 Big Bubble coming in 2024, so I definitely will be excited to try and snatch that shoe up. And grab this for a great price off of eBay. And eBay is the spot, man. I'm telling you, eBay is a great place to buy and sell your shoes. You guys saw earlier this year the issue that I had with GOAT, and then turned around and was able to sell the Phantom Travis Scott's on there. Great prices. You can contact sellers, ask them if they'd be willing to take a better price. So I feel like eBay is the way to go nowadays, and there might be something coming beginning of the year for wifey that I grabbed on eBay. So eBay is the spot to go, and that's where I grabbed these. And they're number 5 on the list, the Air Max 1 Big Bubbles. All right, guys, number 4 on the list, and ironically, number 4 is a Jordan 4. I actually did not do that on purpose. It literally just came to my mind as I was saying what number we were on. But it is the Thunder 4s. I was glad that I could add these and the Lightning 4s to the collection this year. But again, like I said, easily the Lightnings I feel like would be a better pick at number 4 for me. But it did not release in 2023. Again, that was a shoe. I'll talk about that when we do the big overall sneaker pickups. But I'm glad to have this one in the collection. Super simple. I know I can pull some fits together with this, and I'm glad that I have it in the collection. Black and yellow are not exactly my favorite colors. Like I said, you guys know that I'm a Raiders fan. I hate the Steelers for what they did to the Raiders back in the day. But this is a great shoe, and I'm glad to have it in the collection. Number 4 in the countdown, Jordan 4 Thunders. All right, number 3 in the collection, and it's not number 3 because it's one of the most recent pickups, but I just felt like this was a great place to put this shoe. You've seen the shoe twice already, so this is number 3, so I'm not going to go over it super in depth, but I had an opportunity to grab these, and the 11 Gratitudes. You know, every year now I try and add an 11 to the collection on Christmas, so I definitely want to continue to do that. And 1s, 4s, and 11s are my favorite Jordan silhouettes, so I'm definitely going to try and keep building my collection around those. But this is just a super clean colorway. Like I said, I've already done a video on these twice now, technically, so make that 3. So I'm not going to cover them too much. But number 3 in the collection, the Jordan 11 Gratitudes. All right, guys, in the top 2, this may be a little controversial too. I talked about this shoe earlier in the week. Number 2 is the Yeezy 350 Pirate Blacks. You know, I definitely wouldn't say that this is necessarily a grail for me, but I definitely wanted a V1 in the collection, and this was probably the best and last opportunity that I was going to get to grab this pair. So grabbed them from my dude Alex, and you know, this definitely is a departure from the black statics that I have, or the V2 blacks that I have. To add a V1 to the collection, I definitely couldn't pass up that opportunity. And like I said, by the time you add taxes and fees, it's was really close to double. So great opportunity for my my buddy to make a little bit of money and for me to save money. So I definitely couldn't pass it up, or that opportunity up. And super excited to have a Yeezy 350 V1 in the collection, and they came in at number 2. The Yeezy 350 Pirate Blacks. All right, and here we are at number 1, and shouldn't be a big surprise to anybody. If you guys know that probably the number 1 shoe that everybody had to have outside of something that had or has Travis Scott's name on it, it's going to be these bad boys, the Jordan 3 reimagined black cements or white cements. Yeah, white cements, not or. These were the must-have sneaker coming into this year that I needed. Just like the 4 reimagines will be the number 1 shoe that I need to have next year. This shoe is so sick. The way they did it is amazing. The aging is perfect. And they just killed it with this one. And I'm glad that I had this pair. I did double up and I made that pair into another pair of shoes. So that's another great way to do it. Do I wish that I had a second pair on ice? Most definitely. But when I can use that to leverage something that I'm interested in, that's definitely what I'm going to do. And that's the opportunity that I took. But definitely had to have this pair. And I am glad that my elephant print is perfect. Got a little bit of something right there that I just noticed. So I'll have to try and cut off here in a little bit. Looks like a string or something. But other than that, this pair is absolutely perfect. Elephant print looks amazing. And definitely cannot go wrong with this one being number 1 on the list. And that was the Jordan 3 reimagined white cement. Alright guys, what do you think about my list from the 2023 sneaker pickups? Like I said, I could easily definitely feel like they could be moved around, but I feel really, really good, and I think that it's a great list. You know, it was an amazing year. Definitely not the year that I had planned for my YouTube channel, but you know, it is what it is, and we're going to set goals for next year, and we can talk about that maybe at the end of the year, going into next year. But, you know, I'm glad that we finished strong. We started out really great, kind of had a lull in the middle, and now we're finishing strong. And I'm glad that you guys have been with me for the entire journey, and I can't wait to see what's going on next year for 2024. So comment down below. If you've made it this far, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and let me know what your top 10 list is from 2023. I don't really care if it's just overall sneakers, or let me know the top 10 sneakers that you've picked up in 2023. And I will catch you guys for day number 26. And I'll see you then. And remember, like I always say, your sneakers are made to be worn, so wear them. Senior out.